Hi, Christina Ryan here, um, from Crochet, Faith, and Homeschooling, part of Creative Snugglies. I am venturing into adding homeschooling and our faith into the blog and our YouTube, as well as our crochet projects and experiences. So I'm happy to bring that to you because over the last year, of our first year of homeschooling, we've been blessed with so many resources and just a wealth of information that I wanted a place where I could share our journey with you that we have begun. And it is interwoven with our crochet business because I do both day in and day out here at home. And so I wanted to interweave the two. And I can't talk about homeschooling without my faith. My faith is a very important part of who I am authentically, and I really just want to be able to share that with you. So I want to be able to share homeschooling blogs as well. So our first one I'm reading to you is Homeschooling Beginning Part 1. And I haven't really come up with a title yet. When we first arrived in Washington about 3 years ago, on Corpus Christi Sunday, I met one of my dearest friends, Lindsay. Little did I know how special of a friend she would become to me over the last 3 years. When I met her for the first time, I didn't know if we would get into Our Lady Star of the Sea school, a Catholic school, because we were on a wait list. She asked me about homeschooling as an option, and I told her, no, I could never homeschool. Yes, I'm one of those people that said that and truly believed it. You see, I had never been fully introduced to homeschooling. I didn't know what it was. Not fully. All I knew was brick and mortar traditional schooling. I went to Catholic school and then I went to public school for high school. My husband also went to Catholic school. Gigi, our eldest, went to public school. Gigi has special needs and needed the resources that special needs children need to help them in school and in life. She had an IEP or individualized education plan. And of course, when we had Bella, it just made sense to send her off to Catholic school. I mean, why not? Isn't that what we're supposed to do? She did attend Immaculate Conception in North Little Rock from pre-K 3 through kindergarten. And then after being here in Bremerton, Washington, Bella ended up attending Our Lady Star of the Sea Catholic School at our new parish for the school year of 2019 to 2020. It's a beautiful school with loving and caring and Christ-centered teachers. We loved our new community, and it was awesome. Then one day, COVID hit. The church closed down, and the school went virtual. It felt like the community we were just getting to know in a new place was gone. We knew deep down that wasn't true, but as things stretched on, it grew more and more difficult for our family, especially being new. During the spring of 2020, I watched my daughter Bella's love of learning disappear. Her teacher was amazing and very loving. She was making and posting videos for every subject for Bella to watch, but not much interaction as we were all trying to learn and cope with this new way of learning. It was a very rigorous schedule to keep up with. Bella was then in the first grade. First grade is supposed to be fun, and love of learning should always be there. I knew there had to be a better way, but I didn't have the answer. Not yet. During the summer, I continued to watch the Zoom meetings and participate to get as much information and answers that I could about the next school year. When August came, about a month before school started, we found out it would start online. Then when we went back in person, parents wouldn't be allowed in the school at all. Masks would be required all the time. No sharing, no playing together. The more I knew, the more stressed I became. I knew there had to be a better way than this, but what was it? This wasn't how second grade was supposed to be, and I knew that. There were some things I couldn't come to terms with. It went so far away from God's Word and against what second grade should be that I just couldn't do it. We couldn't send her back into school with those circumstances. I love the staff and I trust my pastor. There were just some things I couldn't get past, and it was not their fault. Enter my friend Lindsay again. She told me, "You have another option." I told her, "No, I don't. They said we have to start online again." Online did not work for us. It was a schedule dictated by the school, and keeping up was a nightmare the spring before. Lindsay kindly reminded me I did have another option. Homeschooling. Real homeschooling, not the kind where you're on virtual, real homeschooling. Little did I know how our journey would unfold, or how God was calling me. I then realized I had a lot of homeschooling friends from the American Heritage Girls that I had worked with that year before everything shut down. They were from my parish, and as soon as I started researching and reaching out, my friends were there to help me research, show me options of what they were using, offer encouragement, and a reminder that homeschooling means you don't have to start when the traditional school year starts. I even had my friend Joanna come over and show me about the co-op we actually ended up joining, which more about that in the next video. I then had the difficult task of emailing the school. After we prayed, researched, and discerned for a few days, I did that with my husband. I couldn't even talk to my pastor that Sunday because we knew our decision. Everything was coming together. I hated telling the school we were withdrawing. I hated telling my new school friends from Our Lady Star of the Sea that we were withdrawing. And I felt guilty, and sometimes I still do feel that I abandoned them and I abandoned ship. A lot of that goes to being a military family. I know we didn't, though. And we made the best decision that we could for our family at the time and continue to do so. After I ordered curriculum, we found out there was room in our co-op that some of the homeschooling friends were in from our parish. Lindsay and Joanna were two of those friends and families. I jumped in with 2 feet and didn't look back. I didn't have an informational night that they normally have. There was no back to school meeting. I just jumped in on a leap of faith. And I am so, so glad I did, because now it's put us down a journey that I had never thought. We did it for 1 year thinking we would send her back. And as you will find out in future episodes, how that unfolded and how we are fully called into teaching our daughter at home, and that we've answered yes to that vocation. It took me time to answer yes to that vocation. I believe that God had been calling me from the year before when Lindsay had approached me, but I wasn't ready to say yes. And so it took something major like COVID for God to bring that about, and how it has changed our family so much with our faith and our home life, which we are excited to share that journey with you as it unfolds. So stay tuned for the next episode when I write the next blog post. So I will link below our blog post to this blog post. Share with us in the comments if you have felt this way before, if you had a crossroads like that and a realization from the Lord, especially about homeschooling, how you thought you could never do it and then you're called to do that. Share with us, on our blog post, share with us on the comments below here. And of course, you can follow everything. I'm also the owner and crochet designer of Creative Snugglies Designs. So I hope that you will follow us, and I hope you enjoy the video and have a great day. Bye.